Hey guys, so today we're going to talk about our listing proposal report, right? So kind of what you can use for your listing presentation. So you'll notice that again, right, there's a lot of the same layout in terms of where things are positioned. Again, we did that purposely to kind of help you navigate through the report, make things easier as you're talking to your prospective seller and you showing them the different elements of the report, right? So you start with your title, the address here, right? We have our for sale sign. As we begin to scroll down, your information will appear here along with your logo. If you have a partner, their information will appear here on the right? So as we kind of scroll through the different elements of the report, we're going to see now into our contents, right? We have the aerial snapshot, property information, area sales analysis, sales comparable, estimated sales price, the selling roadmap, how buyers find a home, pricing it correctly, average days on market, marketing the property, analyzing and optimizing the price once it's on the market, negotiating offers, the transaction process, and the promise that you'll make to your client. Right from there, so we're going to jump into our aerial view. You'll notice it's kind of the same thing that we provide in our buyer's report, where you're able to kind of see the bird's eye view of anything that's surrounding the property, whether it's freeways, a theater, things of that nature. Right, prospective property information, ownership, address, legal description, beds, bath, square footage. Right, then we have assessed value and tax details. From there, we're going to jump into the area sales analysis, right, showing them kind of where sales have been over the last 12 months. Okay, kind of a little chart of prices, and we have the low, the median, and the high. Okay, from there, we're going to jump into the actual sales comparables, right? So these are comparables that are closely matched to the actual subject property, right? So you'll notice the different ones that are provided here, right? So there's a total of 9 different comparables that are provided that range from very low, just as you see this, to very high, just as we saw a little bit ago. Now we're going to provide a range of sales, and what this range of sales does is it's basically just kind of reporting exactly what we saw in the comparables, right? This is kind of the average, right? We saw 9, average square foot of 1637, 3 baths, but there was a huge range, right, from the lowest selling at 299 all the way up to 662. So we don't basically dictate what the sales price is. We leave that up to your expertise. And always market dictates price. So this just kind of gives the prospective seller a view of the range, basically. From there, we go into what is next, right? Just kind of what is next was in the presentation itself. Talk a little bit about how buyers find homes, right? The objective of pricing it correctly, right? The average days on market currently is at about 35, sometimes a little bit less, sometimes a little bit longer. We will always be updating this number here. Right, then we're going to jump into marketing and talk a little bit about pictures and online exposure, the importance of using good imagery, placing the property on the MLS, and having it syndicate to the Redfins, Trulia, Zillows, and thousands of independent websites that also showcase real estate listings. From there, we'll jump into creating, printed collateral such as just listed flyers, door hangers, postcards, right? Call to action signs, things of that nature. Then the third piece of the marketing is the social media and networking aspect, doing email blasts, social media marketing, open houses, and of course, broker caravans. Then we're going to talk a little bit about analyzing and optimizing the sales price once it's on market. If you might need to reduce the sales price, this is kind of a great illustration on why it's important to do so. Then we're going to talk a little bit about negotiating offers, right? The kind of negotiating that you will do on their behalf to make sure that they finish first and you're always looking out for your seller's best interest. the typical transaction, kind of what goes on in terms of escrows, deposits, contracts, um, title reports, checklists, proceeds, all that good stuff. And then you end with the promise to your clients. Just a nice touch here, a nice good way to end and kind of instill confidence in your prospective seller. So this is kind of the teal colored theme. So depending on which uh, real estate company you're associated with, we tend to have colors to match every single brand. So we definitely hope you enjoyed our presentations. Thank you.